Doki Doki Literature Club. We're back. We are gonna get the good ending and probably see some stuff with Natsuki and Sayori that we haven't seen, so stick around. By the way, I'm GoodKhaos, if you didn't know.
Dude, I'm crushing this. 100%ing this thing. Look at how far we're gonna make it. This is so good. This is easy. I'm gonna beat this mother humping game.
Right, we save it. We're gonna save it right here, and then we're gonna pick Sayori, and then we're gonna go through again. We're gonna load here, and we're gonna pick Natsuki, and then Yuri, and then we're gonna continue on.
Sunset. Clouds. Hurt. Cry. Hopeless. Depression. Unrequited. Despise. Grief. Sad. Love. Misfortune. Not the League of Legends character. Melancholy. Unending? Empty. Not suicide. Alone? Yeah. Uncontrollable. Agonizing, of course. Pain. Nice. I think we did it this time. Jesus, awkward.
Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. This is new. We're gonna watch this stuff. We haven't seen it before. This is something with Sayori. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival's our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative mind. That doesn't solve the problem, though. That was Yuri's voice. What do you mean? Well, even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So, it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Oh, what kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Haha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Haha, cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work on the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see a world through her eyes. Whoa! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry! Wait! I'm actually not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Hey now. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe the stain off with my finger. But nobody would even notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. That face. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Whoa! Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Yikes. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button would come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs have gotten bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's button blazered up like this? Why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's button blazered up like this? I'm sticking with it, whatever. But it's so stuffy. Ooh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Whew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, he would never let me do things like this. And you take much better care of me than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these things, it's embarrassing. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just try to focus on waking up a little bit earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking about it that time. Man, it's impossible to tell you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monika suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? We're just going to read Sayori's poem and see her reaction because that should be unique. Everyone else's should be the same. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori's for she's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, GoodKhaos. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must seriously be overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm unsure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a GoodKhaos poem, and that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm just really happy you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of a club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, GoodKhaos, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motives here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm holding you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. It is the exact same as the other poem, the first poem that we read. So if you want to see that, you can go around. It shouldn't matter. Natsuki glared at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? GoodKhaos? Well, it's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a big stick-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her so upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes you. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want to make everyone get along and happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. And I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be in her head, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If I could only get a chance to talk to her a little more about it. Back to the poem! We will be choosing Sayori again if we can.
Fear, misfortune, sunset, lazy, hopeless, defeat, I'm actually crushing it even more this time, cry, misery, depression, together, wow, alone, empty, embrace, tears, passion, atone, nope, so close, sparkle, it doesn't matter at this point, I got it, memories, daydream, pain, wow, I knocked that one out of the park.
This is the next scene with Sayori that we have yet to see. Good chaos, good chaos! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up. Me and Monika were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Are you going along with Good Chaos to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with them. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find a poster paper too, okay? Okay! Ready to go, Good Chaos? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, I feel like I'm taking a kid to a mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyways? I'm not sure how you're gonna make an event out of a literature. Me and Monika have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Oh, that sounds kind of dull. Good chaos! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. I guess that means I'm doing a good job. I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is gonna be so much fun. Sayori spins around the hallway again. Hey, Good Chaos. In this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. Mission, huh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole up myself in my room and more. Nailed that sentence. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I had forgotten in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too! They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait! I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Schmack! Ha! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls onto the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow! You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori, it's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori, but it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. The bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find some ice. GoodKhaos? We already even find ice around this time. I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What did you say? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Aww. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Still on the floor? Sayori has one palm on the forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spot before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. See, I saved that one. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, you idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings! Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. It looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, GoodKhaos! This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Well, what do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes, when I tried to do the things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt, and I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I'd start crying really hard. And you'd rush over as quick as you could. You'd try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. GoodKhaos? I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You really are, sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's just what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. GoodKhaos? I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that, so it wouldn't be fair to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy! Sarah has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want Monika to worry, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sarah hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ooh! Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the classroom. You're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. It's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with crayons to smack my forehead into the shelf. Her face. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right here. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, GoodKhaos. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share poems? GoodKhaos, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding this from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one that feels that way, so... No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Whoa! Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking! Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have a weird kind of connection. It's your own fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You'll never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. You sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, GoodKhaos. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sarah, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we head home. Really? Snap! Ah! I broke my pencil! Sarah hastily bends down and picks up the pieces she dropped. But being inattentive of surroundings, she bumps right into me. So sorry! It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah! I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still have to read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Same poem. We're gonna skip. I'll see you guys at the poem sec. Holy crap!
Rose. Depression. Sunset. Pain. Lazy. Christmas. Sadness. Misfortune. Love. Ending is not her thing. Fun. Cry. Unrequited. We got it this time. Alone. We got it this time. Passion. Ocean. Silly. How is... I forgot. Family. Puppy. Fluffy. Kitty. Whatever. Unrestrained. Or whatever. Fixed. Inferno.
This is your best one so far. It's really nice, GoodKhaos. Thanks. Sarah, you've been quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything's fine. So, Sayori still has the depression, it looks like. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Alright. Hey, GoodKhaos. I'm a little surprised. I really thought you'd try to write your poems the way that Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're just the one who likes this the most. Why? Why don't you want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when I'm thinking about you. Sayori? No, GoodKhaos. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. I glance around the room, making sure nobody notices. Sayori. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what'll cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, GoodKhaos. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. It's like the middle was different. The end is the same. The beginning was the same. I'll see you guys at the next part. Boom! I hope you all enjoyed this, and if you did and you would like to consider helping the channel out, please remember to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and that little notification bell. If you have any comments or suggestions, or if you just want to say what's up, you can do so down below, and I'll try to respond if I can. If you would share this video, that'd make my heart go blah! And as always, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye. And here's your heart and your blink. Bye.
Cry. Hopeless. Raindrops. What? Depression. Unrequited. Despise.